Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we didn't talk about anything because you have nothing better to do, and neither do I. Anyways, bruh, I'm just so upset. I know I'm always upset. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. It's just because people in this world are just so unnecessarily rude, mean, or they just don't care about anything, or inconsiderate, things such as that. And it's just so frustrating because I have to get a passport soon, and I've never gotten a passport before, and nobody in my family has before, so I didn't really know what to do. So we scheduled an appointment to get me one, and the only thing I was told was to bring my birth certificate, social security, and ID. So I was like, okay. I go when the time comes, and they're like, oh yeah. Show up 10 minutes early. So I get there. My appointment's at 9. I get there at 8:45. First of all, they don't even open the doors until they don't even get to me until it's 9:30 something, which I'm like, what was the point of coming early? You guys weren't even open. That part wasn't even open yet, but whatever, sure. So anyways, so I was waiting in the line the entire time, and I became friends with this girl. She was really nice and fun, and I was like, oh, my day was getting lifted. I was happy. It's already early in the morning, and I already been up for a while, I'm tired. But she was really nice, so it was fun talking to her. And then she gets called up first because she was before me, and she goes up there. She seems like she's having a good time, her person is nice. And I'm like, oh, it can't be that bad. And I see that she had all the stuff that I had pretty much, but I guess, I don't know, we'll get to that. So I was like, okay, it really shouldn't be that bad. So okay, so the person who scheduled my appointment is my partner, my boyfriend. He did it for me. So we go together, and I go, and I'm like, okay, when I go up there, maybe you should go with me, And he's like, oh, no, don't worry, I'll be fine. So I'm like, okay, I guess I just have to give them my stuff. So I get up there, and I'm thinking they're going to give me the application to sign out there because we already did a whole bunch of stuff online. So I was like, okay, it's going to be simple. They're just going to give me something, and I'm going to fill it out or whatever, it can't be that hard. That's what the appointment's scheduled for. But I get up there, and he's like, application. And I'm like, huh? And he's like, where's your application? And I'm like, oh, I don't have one. Because I'm like, no effing duh. I thought that's what I was here for. And he's like, you don't have an application. Okay, there's nothing I can do for you. Blah, 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 blah. Being so rude about it. And he was so loud. And I was like, oh, I did it on mine, though. I thought, I just bring my identification, stuff like that, too. And then he's like, no. And then he brings up the application and slams it down. And he's like, fill this out. You have to make another appointment when you actually have your right stuff and you actually get your things filled out because there's nothing I can do for you. Thank you. Have a nice day. You can go. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I'm just kind of standing there shocked still because I'm like, what? I understand, if I did the wrong thing, sure. But for him to do that, also, he immediately walked away when that happened, too. And I'm like, first of all, for all of that stuff, sure, maybe I messed up. I didn't know I was supposed to get the application beforehand. I thought the thing was so I can fill it out and then I give it to you. Because I have everything I needed. So, what was the point? I really don't understand. If I have every single thing and the only thing I didn't do is sign the paper, then how come I can't just sign the paper and fill the rest of the stuff out and then give you everything else if I have every single thing? That doesn't make any sense to me. But he's like, no, you have to schedule another appointment. And I'm like, I can't just fill it out, that doesn't make any sense. That's rude, first of all, because he was loud. And maybe it's dramatic, but I was just standing there kind of shocked. And when you don't expect something, you're already happy. And then someone's just unnecessarily rude to you. You kind of it's you're just stunned and you're kind of blushing and you're like, what? I felt so stupid because I'm like, oh, my bad. I forgot I'm an effing idiot, apparently. I didn't know that. And it's obviously I wasn't trying to waste his time. First of all, sir, you're the one who was late to your effing shift. Nobody was there for so long. And then you're going to come in with your regular work clothes in front of everybody in the entire office and then put on your work shirt after. Sorry, but isn't that something you're supposed to do before you get into the effing office and step in front of the counter? And he was talking to people, and I'm like, this is so rude and unprofessional. Obviously, I didn't say that to his face, but it's I don't understand. So I guess I have to refill out I don't even know. I don't even get what was the point of doing this stuff online. Whatever. Anyways, so I'm gonna fill out the application, I guess, and then when I go back, I don't effing know. Apparently, when I go back, it'll be like I really don't understand. What was the point of making me reschedule an entire appointment if I have everything now? Like, it's already done. It's already filled out, but I have to wait until a week. Whatever. So I'm going to go back another time, I guess. And hopefully I don't get him because I really don't want him again. And I just want somebody else. Because I don't know. The more I say it out loud, I feel like I'm being dramatic or something. But it was just so... It just felt so humiliating, especially because that girl I was talking to, she was like looking, you know, and she probably was like, ooh, you know, and it's like, bruh, it's just so frustrating because obviously, like I said before, I'm not trying to waste his time. I didn't want to be rude, but he was just so rude and quick with it. And then, like, I get it. Maybe you don't want to do your job or something. Like, maybe you're tired, but it was the beginning of the day. I literally came when it first effing opened. And there was nobody else in line behind me. So I don't know what he wanted to rush and get over so bad. Like, why was he so mad already? It's the beginning of the day. And it's like, maybe he already had a bad morning or something. I understand people go through stuff, but what does that have to do with me? I'm not the person who was rude to you earlier. I wasn't rude at all. If anything, all I did was just sit there. The only thing he let me say was, hi, and that was it. And then the next thing I said was, I don't have one because I didn't have the application because that's what I was there for. And it's just so annoying. It's just like people at the post office are just so, I don't understand because the other people that were talking to me beforehand, like the janitor that was there, because I was there that effing early. They told me to come that effing early, that the janitor was the only one there and he was talking to me. And he was like, oh, yeah. Usually you just have to have a confirmation number and then your papers and it's pretty much good. And he was like nice. He was like making jokes and all that. To think that everybody in that whole place was nice except for him just pisses me off because I'm like, what are you so mad at? Like, even if you weren't having a good day or whatever, he could have just been like, oh, actually, you need to fill this out first. And then just handed me the paper and be like, after that, then you can, do what you have to do. He could have just done that and I would have been fine and be like, okay, fine. Like, that's good. That's great, actually, But no, he was so rude about it. Just like people at the DMV. I don't know why. They're so rude. I remember I had an appointment and they were frustrating me so bad. No, everybody's confusing me and they're like, can you not say? And it's like, first of all, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm doing this stuff by myself for the first time because I'm not that old, Like, I'm still pretty young. Like, I'm 19. And sure, maybe other 19-year-olds are good at doing all this stuff by themselves. But to me, it's stressful, especially when you have social anxiety and you don't want to talk to people and you're already stressed out because you want to get things right. And of course, when things don't go right, you're going to be like scared or stressed out. And you're like, I don't know, Like people at the DMV too. Some of them are just so unnecessarily rude that I'm like, I don't understand, like, why you're so mad. Like, I remember I was there for my DMV appointment to take my driver's test. And I remember the lady was like, stand over there to take your photo. And I was like, okay. And I was like, oh, do I have to take out my purse? She's like, stand over there to take your photo. Oh, like, sorry, I didn't know. I was asking you where I should put my purse. I didn't know I can wear my effing purse in the photo. Why would I know that? And she didn't even answer my question, first of all. So I just stood there with it. And then she's like, you have to take it off. And I'm like, thank you so much for telling me now. Like, I didn't just ask you that exact question a couple seconds ago and you ignored me. But whatever. And it's just so stupid because obviously I'm not going to say this to their face because I don't want to cause more of an issue or like a problem or make a scene or something. But it's just so annoying. Anyways, I guess I did kind of good on this round. 99. I always get 99. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Bye. Maybe I'll feel a little better. Also, make sure you do the right stuff and look it up before you go to the DMV or to get your passport. Bye.